Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Indianapolis Colts.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Take it in by Pierce. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
He's got it on the bootleg. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Frankie Louvu. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different effort between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jones trying again after the pick. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick six never happened.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's good for a Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Taylor now up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Play made by Deron Payne. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down, Jones to throw. Lineman's on the move here. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. Ready, break. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Bronco 80. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. Ready,
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jones now to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Practice this.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On first down, here's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there. From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go again with Taylor. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Third and 1. Here's Jones. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the gun, Taylor. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing from the gun here. Caught near the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19.
Jones running sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 19,
Here's Jones to the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Badgley with the extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down, 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escaped. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line 8. Here we go, 46.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Here we go. Yeah, Billy. Here we go, going to 53. Line 8. Here we go, kill. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Now Prescott.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Here we go, going to 54. Line 8. Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott to throw it.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the Commanders' 25-yard line.
46.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
47.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple.
47. 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here we go. Line 8. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 50. Here we go. 46.
Prescott now.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Yeah. 26.
They run it again with Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Here we we're going to 54. 1-8. Then we're going to 53. Hey, we're going to kill. Then we're 47. 47. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
Throwing. Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first step.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line, because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Here we go. Go.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 2. And the Commanders first down.
Back to Krosky-Merritt on 1st down.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll run once more with JCM.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
That is caught.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
To throw is Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. 79.
To the air goes Daniels.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
15 yards.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
Ready. Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide. Hey, 47.
Here's Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
The Cowboys First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. 26.
Prescott yet again. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
13 more yards.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Prescott.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Here we go, going to 54, go. Here we go, going to 53. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
But it leads to
Here we go, 46. Kill. 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10.
At their 35-yard line.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12 yards. That's another Washington.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Throwing now is Daniels.
At the 45-yard line.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Now Daniels.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown.
Terry McLaurin, 28 yards.
And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point try now for Moody.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
This makes the score. Commanders 14, Cowboys 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
At the 24-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Prescott to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Kill. We're going to 54. Wide in. We're going to 54. Wide in. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Now Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, 22 yards. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. That is caught by Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Kill.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 9.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. Line 8. Here we go, 46, 46.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah! Here we go, line 8. Here we go, 47. 26.
Now Prescott.
This one swung out to Williams. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
54, going to 54, line 8. Here we go, 47.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Gun. Hey, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott.
On the RPO, he'll keep it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now it's 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
Not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
Back to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Ludwig. 19 Sargent. 18.
He's back to throw. Now Daniels, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Washington, first down.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Now Daniels going to keep it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.